Geometry of life. Do you guys know? Geometry comes from a Greek word, which is geo means earth and metron means measure. So it literally means earth's measurement. Geometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with the properties, relationships, and measurement of points, lines, angles, surface, and solids in space. On the other hand, geometry has evolved from a practical tool for measuring and constructing to a highly abstract field of mathematics that continues to inform physics and engineering. Today, geometry is not the only foundational area of mathematics, but also the key part of modern theoretical and applied science. In our group project, we will be presenting uses of geometry in our surrounding. We will calculate using a variety of methods, which is area of polygon, area of circle, and perimeter of circle, and also to calculate the perimeter of polygon.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, we will go through to the next case. First of all, I will tell you guys about the history of donuts. Whether you call them donuts or donuts, these sweets, fried, are loved by millions around the world. But have you ever wondered where they come from? Join us, we can explore the delicious history of donuts. The story of donuts begins centuries ago, long before there were the perfect rings we know today. Historians trace the beginnings back to ancient civilization. In ancient Greece and Rome, cooks fried strips of dough and drizzled them with honey. Meanwhile, in medieval Europe, people enjoyed small fry and sometimes fill them with fruit. But the donut, as you know it, started taking shape in 17th century. Thanks to Dutch settlers in North America, they brought with them a fried pastry known as oliekoek, means oil cake. By the mid-19th century, donuts were common in America, but there was a problem. The centers often didn't cook evenly. In 1847, a young sailor named Hanson Gregory had a bright idea. He used a tin paper box to punch a hole in the middle of the dough before frying it. This simple innovation made donuts cook more evenly and gave them their iconic shape. In the early 20th century, donuts became even more popular thanks to advancement in mass production. In 1920, a Russian immigrant named Adolf Levitt invented the first automated donut machine in New York City, turning donuts into a national sensation. During World War I and World War II, donuts were served to soldiers as a morale booster. The iconic donut dollies of the Red Cross made and served millions of donuts on the front lines. Today, donuts come in all shapes, sizes, flavors, from the classic glaze to gourmet varieties, filled with custard or topped with bacon. Thanks to global chains and artisanal bakeries, donuts have become a universal favorite. So, the next time you bite into a donut, remember it. It's not just a treat, it's a bite of history. From ancient honey-drenched pastry to the donut dollies and beyond, this humble fried dough has come a long way. Alright, now we go through to the application of geometry of this donut. First thing first, I will help you guys to find the perimeter of donut. The given is diameter of small circle is 4 cm and diameter of big circle is 14 cm. And we need to find arc length, and their formula is 2 pi r. First thing first, we need to find arc length of small circle. Then we just multiple 2, multiple pi, and multiple the radius of small circle, which is 4, diameter of 4 that it given. We just to divide to 2 and it will give us 2 cm. Their radius is 2 cm. Then if we multiply them, we will get 4 pi of cm for the arc length for small circle. Next, we need to find the arc length of the big circle. Then we just multiply the 2 pi and 7 we got from their diameter. We divide into 2 and we got 7. If we multiply them, we will get 14 pi cm. Then we can get their total perimeter by plus them, which is 4 pi plus 14 pi, and it will give us 18 pi cm. Next, I will help you guys to find their surface area of donut, and of this case, I will use the area of circle formula, which is pi r square. Then, if we need to know the area of circle of donut, we just to find area of big circle and the small circle, then we just minus them. Okay, first of all, we just find the radius of big circle, and the radius is 7. Then then we multiply them and minus with area of small circle. For area of small circle, we just need to find the radius, which is 2 cm. Then we substitute to the formula, and we will get pi multiple 7 square minus pi multiple 2 square, and the answer is 45 pi cm square. That's all for me. Thank you.
Second case is about honeycomb. A honeycomb is a mass of hexagonal prismatic cells built from beeswax by honeybees in their nest to contain their brood, eggs, larvae, and pupa, and stores of honey and pollen. Two possible explanations exist as to why honeycomb is composed of hexagon rather than any other shape. First, the hexagonal tiling creates a partition with equal sized cells, while minimizing the total perimeter of the cells. Known in geometry as the honeycomb conjecture, this was given by Jan Brozak and mathematically proven much later by Thomas Hills. Thus, a hexagonal structure used as the least material to create a lattice of cells within a given volume. A second reason, given by D. R.C. Wentworth Thompson, is that the shape simply results from the process of individual bees putting cells together, somewhat analogous to the boundary shapes created in a field of soap bubbles. In support of this, he notes that queen cells, which are constructed singly, are irregular and lumpy with no apparent attempt at efficiency. Next, we will use geometric calculation to calculate the perimeter and area of a honeycomb cell. If we examine the shape of the cell, we can find out that the cell is a regular polygon with 6 sides. That's called hexagon. From the hexagon, we can find the perimeter of a cell. We can use the formula of perimeter, which is P equal to N multiplied by S. N is the side of the hexagon and S is a side length. We know that hexagon have a 6 side, so N equals to 6. And let's say the side length has been given as 2. So P equal to 6 multiplied by 2 and we get the answer 12. So the perimeter of the cell is 12. Next, the area of cell is 1 over 2 multiplied by N multiplied by R square sine 360 over N. Let's say that we has been given a diameter which is 4.7 millimeter. From the diameter, we can find the radius, which is 2.35. How we get the radius? The diameter we divide by 2. So, we can calculate the area of a cell with 1 over 2 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 2.35 square sine 360 divided by 6. And the final answer is 14.3479 millimeter square.
In summary, geometry is a branch of mathematics that studies shape, size, and properties of space. It's very important for us to understand and solve the problems of lines, space, surface, and solids in the real world, such as designing a building, mapping, and creating art. That's all for me. Thank you. Bye-bye.